All right, guys. First and foremost, I just wanted to say how proud I am of each and every one of you guys for clicking play and getting started here. The decisions you make now are going to affect your future and the legacy that you're ultimately going to live. So what we want to do is we want to get started understanding the tools that you have in your back office right now. Now that you're a secret agent, we want to make sure that you're able to plug in and understand everything that you have in the fingertips. So we're going to talk about right now how to log into your back office. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to log into secretdirect.com, and remember it's SEACRET direct.com. I'm going to show you this on the desktop version. If you're logging on using your mobile version, it's going to be a little different view for mobile friendly. But for the purposes of this training, we're going to go over the desktop version. You're going to enter your login credentials, username, and your password. And once you log in, it's going to bring you to your home screen. Now, do not get overwhelmed with all the details and the information here. We're going to break this down piece by piece as we go through the next few modules. Right now, I want you to focus on just a couple points that we're going to look at right now. When you log in, the first thing that you're going to see is a rolling banner ad. This is going to be important information that you need to take note of, whether it's the convention, new products, new promotions that are happening right now. This is where the company is going to communicate with you the most important part of what's happening in our company nationwide. You're going to see different sections. On the left section here, you're going to have a little menu item to be able to look at certain sections within your business. At the very top, this is what we're going to focus on today. It's going to tell you where your current business is, what your current paid rank is, where your next rank is, and how close you are to achieving that, as well as any E4 credit or cash that the company's given you in order for you to use for your products that you're consuming or using. Any commissions that are being generated on a live basis, and this is something we're going to talk about specifically when we go to commissions, but I want you to see where you're going to be able to see what your business is doing. If you're going to enroll any customers or agents, you can do that in this section here. We'll talk about that on a future webinar as well. And then you're going to be able to see a timeline as far as what is actively happening in your organization. We can see here that 9 hours ago, Michael Groom signed up as a VIP customer and placed an order for $176.95. We can actually take it a step further, click on this right here, and it will bring up his receipt. And so we'll see exactly what he purchased, so we know exactly how to follow up. Now, this is not my customer, but it is a customer that came in within my organization. So you can see how powerful this tool is to see what is happening and who enrolled this customer, so you can give credit where credit is due. The center section here, you can actually break it down week by week, and this is going to give you a weekly review, an overview of what's happening within your organization, whether it's current volume coming in, banked volume that you have to cash out, and your current rank meter volume in a 4-week rolling cycle. We'll talk about that briefly right here. By going to the 4-week rolling cycle, you want to click on the next paid rank. So when clicking on that, it's going to bring up a little snapshot rank meter, and it's going to give you a whole bunch of details as far as what your left team is doing, what your right team is doing, and what you're being paid as. Again, we'll talk more about this when we talk about commissions and breaking that down. When you look at the E4 credit, we'll briefly discuss this. You can click on this dollar figure, whether it's 0 or actually has a dollar figure, and it's going to tell you what your current customers are for the current calendar month, from the 1st to the end of the month, the 28th or 30th or 31st. Okay. You can go back and look at what last month is, and we'll click on that with the drop-down menu. And we can see that I had 5 customers that placed a VIP order for the month of May, which gave me $290 credit for stuff that I can use this current month in order for products that I'm going to order. So you can see by building a business, by getting customers, you no longer have to pay for the products that you are using yourself. Now, everybody wants to know how they get paid and how they can monitor their commissions. So again, we're going to talk about all of that on a separate webinar, but I want to make sure you know that this is the section right here. If you click on the dollar figure, whether it's 0 or 2,000, whatever it is, it's going to bring up two different areas of your commissions. Now, the first section that comes up is what we call WOW bonuses. The WOW bonuses are going to be your daily pay. This is going to be customers that place an order, and you're going to be able to break it down per day. Remember, we get paid every single day. When a customer orders, their order is going to process, and you're going to get the commissions from that order the following business day, right around noon, 1 o'clock Mountain Time. So you can see it breaks down every day. You can see the commissions that are generated every single day. If you have multiple customers that order on a given day, you're going to be able to get paid out the entire commission bundle, okay? And it'll give you a total based on that date range as far as what you've made in commissions. That's just the daily pay. Now you can click on this, go down to the weekly pay, and understand what you're making on a weekly basis. So you can also filter this based on the date range. So let's look at the first 6 months of my business, right? Because you're just getting started. So I want to show you what it looks like to get started here with Secret. So I started May 15th of 2016. So we'll just say May 1st, 2016 to, let's say, the first 6 months. So we'll go through December. Through December 31st, 2016, we're going to hit apply. It's going to recalculate based on May 1st through December 31st, 2016. I'm just focusing on my weekly commissions. You can actually look in detail as far as what the breakdown was for that week. But you can now see that you can have an average of the first 6 months in business, I was able to make less than $30,000. So not a bad part-time income for just getting started here with Secret within the first 6 months, if you're okay with that. You can actually break it down, let's say week 304, which was the last week in December. If we click on that, it's going to break down exactly what I got paid out. So your Drive Your Dream bonus, $600, your team commissions based on the volume that's happening within your organization, $225, and any business partners, remember your check matching on the business that they're building, so made $30 on the leadership bonus there off of a couple people. Okay, so we all want to know how we get paid and how to monitor that. So I think that's important to know from day one as you're starting to build a business, how to look at that. The last thing that I want to mention here is actually how do we get customers, right? We know how to enroll them, but before we start sharing our business, before we start sharing what we have here, we have to know who and how to share that with. Who with and how to share that, right? And so the most important thing is going to be to generate a list. So what we're going to do in the next video, you're going to have one of our leaders, Todd Gross, who's going to talk to you about how to generate a list of people before you start sharing Secret. And I encourage you to make sure you watch that, take notes, and generate a list, because once we have that list, you're going to have an ability to be able to upload that list here to here to your back office, and we'll show you exactly how to do that. Okay, so right now, remember, click on the video right next to this or right below this one, and watch how to generate a list. And when you're doing this, what I want to encourage you is remember exactly why you got started. Remember why you're here, why you're doing this. For me, it's to leave a legacy for generations to come. So I look forward to helping you reach your goals and helping you leave that legacy for your next generation.